Almost live. And we are live, and we will wait for the notification to go out, and we are live. My glasses are dirty. Okay. Pay it forward Friday. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Jasmine, how are you, sweetie? How have y'all week been? Hey, my two Jasmines are in the house. How are y'all doing today? Welcome. Pay Forward Fridays is back, y'all. Welcome. Jasmine, Gargamel just got to me a little while ago, y'all. I could still feel the anxiousness and the energy in my I can still feel the energy in my stomach that wants to explode and just, you know? Yeah. So I had to go do a little meditation before I jumped on, y'all. Hey, Natasha, how are you, beautiful? How are you guys doing? We got a new moon in Scorpio coming up, and meditations will be returning for the new moon in Scorpio, y'all. Okay. So if you are interested in the new moon meditation coming up, I believe. Now, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know next week is Friday the 13th? Y'all know that? Ooh, we're going to have fun next week, y'all. Hey, Tanya, fellow Scorpio. How are you doing, Tanya? Oh, my gosh. Okay. Jay said she's glad the retrograde is over. Hey, light within darkness, my love. How are you? How you guys doing? How has this energy been treating you guys? How has this energy been treating you guys? Is there anybody going through major transformation right now? Is there anybody going through major transformation right now? Let's get out my moon oracles. Up and down. Okay. I've been getting a lot. My dreams. The dream world for me has been popping. I got ringing in my right ear right now. The dream world for me. Hey, Taylor Love, how are you? The dream world have been popping, y'all. Okay. Oh my gosh, Lori M, how are you, my love? This energy has, okay, wait, Jasmine, let me see. Okay, this energy has been kicking my butt, okay, but in a good way. I just started going through a lot of my stuff and getting rid of things. Okay, yeah, okay, detoxing is going to be good, not just emotionally, but also for some of you, physically, okay? So let's talk a little bit about the planets, and I'm just going to go intuitively here. If anybody checks out my daily vibrations, I think in the daily, I know in the daily vibration for tomorrow, because I've already done the one for tomorrow. I did call names, okay? I did call names in that vibration, and I am just going to start to do that. The channels are coming in with names and very specific things now. So as they come through, I am going to be recording them, okay? Let me just say this, and I don't feel like all right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna talk to Kelly about this. I'm gonna talk to Kelly about this because she did not keep the information. There was a channel that I did with Kelly, and the channel that I did with Kelly was 3 very specific countries. And then when we looked up those 3 countries on her pillow map, right, they formed a triangle, like a pyramid, okay? And only to find out within that triangle and within that pyramid, there's already starting to be major natural events, disasters going on, okay? So I've been sitting a lot with spirit this week so I can get you know, the channels correctly, so I can get the message correctly. We just had a beautiful full moon pop off last week. For those of you that were tapped in, I am sure you could have felt the energy penetrating off of that moon. Taylor Love said that she's been Taylor Love said that they've been getting headaches, okay? I told you guys I can't put anything on my head. So my head can't be covered in any way because it feels like it's about to explode. I can't even do this because I feel instantly a headache. It feels like I've cut off it just feels like I've cut off the energy stream, right? So even right here, this feels distorted to me. Okay. I am going to be teaching you guys sound reinforcement on the spiritual end. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I am also a professional audio engineer. I went to school for audio engineering. Okay. I thought I was going to be a producer that produced my own shit because I'm also a writer. I didn't know that I was going to learn all of this shit to come and teach you guys on a spiritual tip of how you can utilize sound and energy in your spiritual life. Okay. Now, let me just tell you guys this right now. Every time you speak a word, every time you utter a sound, you are creating a sacred geometric pattern. Okay. So you need to understand that each word or the words, your spellings, the vibration in which you put out, they create sacred geometric symbols, which are AKA frequencies. Okay. So that's one of the things that we're going to be getting into as we are studying this series, how to create within darkness. Okay. We're going to be talking about microphones. Okay. And I'm not just talking about microphones from the sound reinforcement point of view, but I'm also talking about, the eggplant type microphones, because they're all really, I got to be honest with you, creative energy and sexual energy, same type of energy. You just got to know how to transform them. Okay. So we're going to be talking about that. I don't know if I'm going to get into that tonight. This book right here, just so you know, this is not a spiritual book. If anybody was screenshotting this is literally, and you see notes and stuff, like all of these highlights is just me studying the spiritual stuff. But literally, this is my sound reinforcement manual from school, okay, that I am using spiritually. So I don't want you getting this book thinking that you're going to find spiritual terms, because you're not. Okay, this is just me taking the knowledge and then breaking it down spiritually. Okay. However, if you are looking for reads, okay, this is also something that I have in my library, and it's the Science of Mind. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you guys pretty much how, okay. Yeah, I have to understand that you attract everything with vibration. Right now, how I read and how I study may be different from how you read and how you study, but let me give you a tip. Hey, Mona, right? When you get a book, especially when you get books like this, don't feel intimidated by the thickness of the book, okay? When spirit is teaching you, because remember, you are your own guru, okay? You are your own priest, your own priestess, honey. All of that energy dwells in you, right? But when you get a book that is thick like this, you want to keep in mind, my loves, right, that it's not necessary for you to read cover to cover unless you feel inspired to, or unless you feel the need to, right? How spirit teaches you and how spirit works with some of us is just by you grabbing the book, closing your eyes, meditating, and spirit will literally lead you to the pages in which you need to read. Okay. Now it keeps leading me here. I don't know if y'all can see this. And we're going to talk about this a little bit. It keeps leading me to attraction of personality and attracting friends. Okay. And if anybody's into literally building your library, this is by Ernest Holmes. All right. And it is called The Science of Mind. Okay. All right. And so let me just read some of these comments. Oh my goodness, Light Within Darkness says, well, the baby you saw or me was my daughter, and I'm getting manifesting abundance. Okay. Thank you for all your knowledge. P.S. You dropped the Leo, Light Within Darkness. Okay. All right. So Light Within Darkness is confirming, because on one of the lives, I was telling her that I saw baby energy all around her. So she is confirming that it was her daughter. Okay. Not her. She's not having a baby. It's the daughter. So congratulations. All right. And she dropped the Leo. All right, y'all. Taylor Love says, yes, especially when you think about certain things, it gets worse. You are manifesting everything. Yes, Jay is called The Science of Mind. Okay. All right. So, hey, Kim, did Kim jump on? Oh, okay. Yes, she did. Interfaith Wealth Builders is on. That's Kim Warner, y'all. That is my mentor. All right. Okay, so let's get into this, guys. All right. So first, I'm going to go into the energy and then I'm going to go into the channel. All right. Let me just tell you guys right now off of the back. Earlier, I was in meditation speaking to Kelly. This was probably maybe Wednesday, or I want to say Wednesday, or could have even been Tuesday. And in the pit of my stomach, I had to double over because there is a wave. There is a wave. There is another wave or another purge coming, right? And this one feels like it's going to knock the breath out of people. It literally felt like it knocked the breath out of me. This does not seem something that is going to be it doesn't feel particularly malicious towards the masses. It feels more natural, like a natural disaster type, effect. There is definitely a sense or a vibration of this can affect a lot of people, y'all. Okay. We're talking about 2 million plus people, okay? And we're talking about this affecting people. Hey, Apple, how are you? We're talking about this affecting people from not just this side of the globe, but globally, okay? This is a global thing that's happening, okay? If any of you have been keyed in, okay, and we said this, and I think somebody else was talking about that too. You guys, you can. This is not about gloom and doom. Listen, when you come to this channel, this is not about gloom and doom. I want you guys to understand this is all about you being able to use your discernment. Okay, we had this conversation last year. Last year around this time, I started to tell you guys that the purge was coming, and then that started to happen in March of this year when COVID came in. Okay, I was explaining to you guys that as we are in the summer months, that it's going to get cranked as we come into the cold season, and that is starting to happen. Okay, but what's coming in now has nothing really to do with that. It has more to do with I want to say with the earth aligning itself. So a lot of natural disasters are now going to come into play. Okay, and this can take out power. I know we just had a hurricane down here in Atlanta and it knocked the power out for 3 days. So we're talking about power outages for longer than 3 days. Okay. We're talking about, Wi-Fi and internet disruption. Okay. So we're literally talking about this can cause major disruptions in certain areas. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, Jasmine is saying they started to shut down Europe again. Okay. Okay. And she said her mom is in Germany and they're starting to lock down. Not surprising. That is not surprising. Anybody, if you go back a couple of months ago, and that's still there, like I keep telling you guys that you got to pay attention to what's happening in the UK. That is going to give you an indication of what's to come on this side of the globe. I'm not going to go into the political aspect of things. I don't really only discuss that with people behind the scenes. This is what I will say, okay? Because there's still heavy chaos magic going on right now around, election season. But this is what I am going to say to you guys, okay? The old way of doing things is no more, okay? The old way of doing things is no more. All right. So anything right now that is still trying to hold on to an old way or old structure of doing things is going to get destroyed. All right. This is a new season. Okay. So some astrologers may consider us being on the cusp of the Aquarian age. But what Spirit has already explained to me and some others that has tapped in already is that we are not on the cusp. We are in the Aquarian age. Okay. And that could just be because there's some of us that's more sensitive than others. So we could be full-fledged there and others have not just caught up yet, but we are full-fledged there. All right, nothing is going to be able to be old under the sun. Everything needs to be brand new. Okay, everything needs to be brand new. All right, now, so major changes. Okay, so let me get the dates so you guys can jot these down. I don't know what's going on around 1/12/2021. And I've been saying that date for a really long time. And if I'm not mistaken, we are still in Capricorn season. Is that a major holiday or something? I don't know. What is 1/12/2020? I don't know why they keep 2021. 1/12/2021. What day is that? Okay, that's a Tuesday. 1/12/2021 is a Tuesday. Okay. And then also 1/21/2021. You want to circle that. 11/11/2021 is also going to be an important one. 3/21/2021 is also going to be an important one. And with 3/21/2021, you want to make note, look towards the sky. 3/21/21, you want to make note to look towards the sky. Five 2021 is also a date that you want to jot down. 5/5/2021. Okay. Now, in 5/5/2021, you want to write down water. Okay. Water, huge waves, water. Okay. Water. And there's something about water and waves. And they don't necessarily have to be linked together, but there's just definitely something about water and waves. Major discovery next summer. Okay. It's like okay, so the date ranging of 6/21/2021 to 6/29/2021 is going to be important. 6/20/2021 to 6/29/2021 is going to be important. You also want to pay attention. What you want to, okay, so between this range, you're going this note, celebrity, entertainer, just like major influences, somebody with major influence. There's a transition, but this is an important transition too. This is a very important transition that is happening. This feel like somebody old, and this is meticulous too. So it kind of feels like this is going to be something where it's going to be rumored leading up until this. And this is connected something to the water waves. Oh, I'm not going to say that on camera. No. Okay, so you got 6/21/2021 to 6/29/2021. Okay. 7/21/2021 and 7/22/2021 also. I don't know what's happening there. You know, like drop the mic. Major some type of major uncovering. This is big. Whatever this is big. Okay. And the reason why it's big is because it's going to affect a lot of people as far as your freedom is concerned. The emperor has no clothes. Okay. And you can also look personally within that time frame, the 7/21/21 to 7/29/21. Also, you also want to jot down family, friends, and foes. Family, friends, and foes. That's going to be important. So that's family, friends, and your enemies. Okay. I don't know if I don't know if I said anything in February, but 221 is also going to be important, and 214 is also going to be important. So even if you're ranging out the date from 214 to 221 you can do that. And that one, what I'm picking up is pace of energy. There's something with energy and shifting within those months that you may want to pay attention to. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm out of that. Those are the dates. Okay. Hopefully somebody got those, because I did not write those down. So I'm hoping somebody got those. And if somebody got those, they can put them in the chat for everybody else. Okay. And then we're going to go in and talk about some mysteries, and it is Pay It Forward Friday. So I will be answering questions, my love. Oh, thank you so much, Jasmine. You are the bomb. Okay. You're the bomb. I probably need to take a screenshot of those dates, because I don't usually capture those things for myself. So let me just take a screenshot, because I did not write those down. Those just came out. Okay. What you might want to do, guys, is you might want to see if any of those dates fall around any of the moon phases or any of the transitions. Okay. That might be important as to the message also. All right. Okay. Anybody got any questions for me? Because we're going to talk about what is out again and how some of this change is happening. Okay. Have anybody seen the show Upload? And somebody talked about the show Evil recently. Have anybody seen the show Upload? Have anybody seen the show Evil? Okay. You seen them both, Ashley? You seen them both? Okay. What do you think, Ashley? What do you think, Ashley? All right. So the sun is in Scorpio, guys, which means that transformation is happening. We currently have the moon in Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. The moon is still in Cancer. Let me just double check. Yeah. And Jasmine, is funny, but it kind of, if you pay attention, Jasmine, they're also showing you some of the stuff that Altered Carbon was talking about, right? Yeah, the moon is in Cancer. Okay. All right, there's a void course happening tonight from 8:30 to 2 18 a.m. Okay, that's good to know. Yep, I watched them right after each other. I did too, Ashley. All right. All right, we're going to thank our angels. We're going to thank our guides. We're going to thank our ancestors. We are going to thank all of the wonderful divine higher energy that's coming in. We are thanking you and asking you for a clear and concrete message as we go into talking about how to create within darkness and discernment. We are asking that you come forth with the wisdom. We're asking that you come forth with knowledge. We're asking that you come forth with clarity. We are asking that whatever messages you have for anyone that is tapping in, anyone that has questions, anyone that needs answers, we are asking that you come forth with truth, clarity, and understanding, with boldness and courage to take action when it is time. It is done. It is done. It is done. Okay. Thank you, Galaxy Artists. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, my love. Okay, so all donations are welcome tonight, my love. Jasmine is gonna put up the PayPal and the Cash App information, and we're gonna get into this. Okay. All right, the ancestor reading is out on Patreon if you have not already jumped over there to look at it, so you guys can go on and you can look that up, okay? We're going to tap into the energy. Oh, thank you, Jay Simone. I appreciate you. We're going to tap into the energy, my love, of this new moon coming up. I want to see something. I think the new moon is on the new moon is on the 15th, right? And that's going to be in Scorpio. All right. But I don't want to tap into that new moon energy right now. I want to tap into Friday the 13th energy. All right. Because that's also a powerful day. All right. Okay, my lovelies. We got wisdom popping up in this energy. We also have triumph popping up in this energy. You have passion ignited also popping up in this energy. And let me just explain something to you guys right now. There's a lot of people going through, I want to say, energy where you want to accomplish things, you want to do things. However, there could be some blockers. And these are not necessarily blockers that you've created for yourself. These are just shit that you feel like you have no control over, okay? They're just shit that's there, shit that you got to push past and move through, all right? Now, this is what I do want to say. When it comes to how you're moving through this energy, you need to be mindful not to exert energy in places where it doesn't belong, okay? Let's just start off, for example, with water energy, okay? We're going to deal with the water energy first, all right? Now, this is important because within the water energy, sometimes what happens is you can find yourself getting too emotional and not allowing yourself to be logical when you need to. So when we're working with the water elements, I'm talking about Scorpio's energy, I'm talking about Pisces energy, and I'm also talking about Cancer's energy, okay? Scorpios, you can tend to want to get to the depths of things when certain things you don't have to get deep with everything. Everything is not that deep. So you're going to have to learn how to discern, okay? And when we're talking about discern, we're literally talking about disengaging yourself from something so you can engage yourself towards something else, okay? Which means every battle is not part of the war, okay? And every war is not your battle, okay? Every battle is not part of the one. Every war is not your battle, right? So emotionally, for my wonderful Cancers, you're going to have to learn to get out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings and utilize wisdom. You don't want to come too codependent and reacting and then having to apologize in this season, okay? There is a sense of stillness that's coming in within emotions, but you're going to have to be grounded to feel that. You're going to have to be grounded to feel that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't feel angry. I'm not saying that you can't feel sad. I'm not even saying that you can't feel emotional. What I am saying is you are going to have to learn to control your feelings and tell your feelings when to feel and what to feel when at certain times. Okay, so let me give you an example, right? Let me give you an example how this works, okay? I literally could have clawed Gargamel's eyes out today, literally. Everything that I've been feeling for the past couple of years, from since my dad has been sick, for the past month, from since my dad has passed away, I literally could have poured every ounce of that anger, of that disappointment, of all of the stuff that I remember happening before my dad passed and after he passed. I could have done that today, right? Now, how I handled that was, as I felt it bubbling up, I stopped myself and I just slammed the door and locked it. Right? Just slammed the door and locked it. Then I literally had to go outside and watch the lake and do my Hoko Onum prayer. And I'm probably going to have to do that a little longer when I'm finished with the live. But I literally had to step off of the ledge by going and meditating, because this is what I noticed, right? When you're really close to something manifesting in your life, especially beautiful things, right? You can find a lot of resistance, right? I already know that Gargamel is traumatized and needs emotional help and healing, right? So I can allow myself, right? Because I've been doing my work for a really long time, and I feel like I've gotten to a certain point in my spiritual maturity where I don't have to allow broken people to trigger me, right? So I can allow myself to be triggered, right, and explode. I can. And say a whole bunch of fuckery and do a whole bunch of name calling and put out a whole bunch of shit into the universe, only have to go and sit back and undo all of that shit. Or I can utilize wisdom and understand that I can find my center and allow Gargamel to be Gargamel, because Gargamel is creating her own universe. I don't have to do anything to hurt this lady. And it's interestingly enough, because in my ego, right? My ego wants to take control of things. That's my ego, right? But right now, my ego don't got no play. Because if I allow Gargamel to be who they are, I'm telling you, they're fucking setting up the demise for themselves. I don't have to do shit because they're not that fucking smart in how they move. They're not, right? So I can allow my ego to get in the way, right? And be just as fucking ignorant as they are. Or I can pull back, right? And allow them the enough rope to hang themselves. My choice. It's my choice. So what do? I got to check myself. It's not even worth my energy. I got other things to do. There's other things I can put my energy towards, right? This is where the wisdom come in. This is where wisdom come in. See, a lot of people don't want to hear this shit because then you can't just go off blowing off at people. You can't just go off using your words to create havoc in other people's life. You can't even use your words anymore to create havoc in your life, right? When you operating with wisdom, wisdom is not going to go against itself. Wisdom is going to tell you, shut the fuck up, even though I know you want to split this bitch head in half. That's what wisdom is going to tell you. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Wisdom is going to tell you that. Wisdom is also going to tell you, nah, you need to shut this bitch down. She just done cranked it too hard. Wisdom is also going to tell you when it's the right time to do that. Being wise and being able to step out and stand in your spiritual strength don't mean that you have to constantly be the person to tell somebody off. Sometimes being wise is understanding you can't cast your pearls to swine. There's just fucking ignorant people, and that's just what it is. It's just going to always have ignorant people. So Cancers, you're going to have to get out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings. This is not the season for you to pop off in your emotions, okay? Now, when it comes to the Scorpion energy, what you are going to have to learn to do, my loves, is not have the last word in things. You don't have to control the argument. You don't have to have the last word in everything. Allow people just to be. All right. Some people is just stupid. By now, you would know whose timeline is who, and you don't have to give your energy to that anymore. Okay. Pisces, you don't fucking know everything. You don't know everything, Pisces. So you're going to have to step out of your box, right? And step into wisdom and understand that you don't fucking know everything. You don't know everything, right? That's how you're going to triumph. Right? Cancers are going to have to get out their feelings. Scorpios is going to have to stop being controlling. And Pisces are going to have to stop thinking they know every fucking thing. Right? What you start doing is going within and igniting passions from within. Right? Allow your anger, allow your disappointment to fuel you into something that you can benefit from. Right? You don't have to spend time responding to people's bullshit text messages. You don't even have to spend time answering people's bullshit phone calls or conversations. You know, you don't. If somebody in the yellow bus steps on your feet, what you gonna do? Are you gonna punch a retarded person in the nose? Some people are just spiritually retarded. Bottom line. And there's nothing you can do about that. Okay? All right. What message you got for the wonderful air energy? What is the message for the wonderful air energy? What is the message for the wonderful air energy? When we are using discernment, guys, discernment, right? Discernment means being able to see something past the physical, being able to use your intuition, right? This is being able to trust something that you can't physically see with your eyes. This is what discernment is, right? You're gonna have to do that. All right, what you got for the air energy? Now, if you are not a water sign, please note that you still got to manage your emotions. So you still got to know these elements, okay? So you don't have to be a Pisces, you don't have to be a Cancer, and you do not have to be a Scorpio to utilize this energy. So if you are a person where you feel like you get too emotional and you pop off too much on emotions, then this water message or this water energy is going to apply to you. All right. This is how this works. This is how you're mastering aspects of your 12 aspects of the zodiac sign. All right. Some of you can have a lot of water element in your chart, and this is why you're so emotional. But you think because you're a Capricorn that you don't have any water energy. It doesn't work like that. OK, so if you feel at this stage in your life you're just reacting too emotionally to things, this message will be for you. Okay, now we're going to jump into the air energy. Air energy is going to be Gemini's, it's going to be Libras, and it's also going to be Aquarius's energy. Okay, now keep in mind, if you are not an air sign, this is going to be with your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. This is the shit that you replay in your head. This is the conversation that you be having with yourself. This is the limitations that you set in your brain. This is the limitations that you set in your heart. So your heart is telling you, okay, I can do this, but your brain is saying, nah, if you do this, this ain't gonna work out, and who's gonna help you with that? And then this costs too much, and then okay, so this is an internal dialogue that you're having with yourself if you are not a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. Okay, This is mental and spiritual thinking, the shit that's in your head. What's your message for the air signs and the air element? What's your message? What's your message for the air signs and the air element? Whew, I can't make this shit. Look at this. Discernment is the message. Discernment is the message. Okay. Let me tell you. I want to show y'all this. Do y'all see how? I don't know if y'all see. Can y'all see this? Y'all see she can't see shit. She just got to trust. She can't see anything, y'all. This is a season that we're in. A lot of us are in a season where you can't tell up from fucking down. You can't tell in from out. All you know is that you feel an urge to do this. You feel something coming. All you know that there's something going on that you per se cannot articulate, but there's a knowing, there's a feeling, right? Purity. Once again, if you're looking at this picture, you can see that her eyes are also covered. Okay? Her eyes are also covered. Okay? But look at what she's going through. Growth. Look at what she's going through. Growth. Discernment. When you start to discern something, you start to see something from a different perspective. When you start to discern something, you start to discern something past what you can see, what you can feel, what you can hear. Okay? You start to activate senses that we don't normally use. They call it your sixth sense, your eighth sense, your 10th sense, like whatever you want to call it. There's a whole bunch of senses that you still can activate that you know not of. Right? That you know not of. Some of you have so much hidden potential. Some of you have money that is locked up. Okay. Some of you have money. Some of you have money locked up. Jasmine. Jasmine, you want to contact your HR. You want to contact your HR department, Jasmine. There's something around. I don't know if you had to do anything doing retrograde, Jasmine. There's something around money, Jasmine. Hey, Nancy. And I feel like it's linked to disability, Jasmine. Okay. Or expect something in the mail, or you're going to see something. You don't have to contact HR. HR has money for you. There's some type of reimbursement or refund, Jasmine. Okay. Okay. So my wonderful Goddess Galaxy you. That would be, I'm sorry, I forgot it was the twins on here tonight. Goddess Galaxy, that would be you. That would be you. Okay, so air signs, you're going to have to watch what you're seeing, how you see things. And if you're not an air sign, you're going to have to watch what you're seeing in your head. There's growth happening. There's things blossoming. But can I be really honest with y'all? Because you see, sometimes people get on here and I could say to you, there's growth happening. Things are blossoming and things are blooming. However, but if you're not fucking doing your work and the seeds that you're planting is malicious seeds, the seeds that you're planting is destructive seeds, there's going to be some growth, honey. There's going to be some growth. But you might not like what the fuck is growing up out of your garden. I'm just saying. Watch what you're putting out there. There's going to be growth, but you're going to have to watch what you're putting out there, right? Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to take a look at the wonderful, wonderful earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But before I do that, let me break some stuff down for the air signs. Okay. So Gemini, you're going to have to be mindful as you're moving throughout this energy, Gemini, approaching Friday the 13th and going into this new moon in Scorpio, okay? This is going to be I kind of feel like this new moon is going to be an initiation type energy, right? Now, you want to be mindful of what energy what's the word? Frame of mind, okay? What frame of mind you're in next week, okay? Friday the 13th is going to be a very powerful, energetic day. So you want to be mindful of that also. You cannot be wishy-washy. Okay, it's not a time to be wishy-washy, Gemini. You can't have one foot in the water and 1 foot out. It got to be all in or nothing. Okay, so that's Gemini. That's your message. All in or nothing. Okay, when it comes to Libra, this is going to be energy where you're going to have to earn your shit. Like you are going to literally have to earn your shit. You're going to have to own up to either sticking your head in the sand, either being an enabler, either not loving yourself, either giving too much, whatever it is that you need to go ahead and really own, you're going to have to own that. Okay, this is not the season, Libra, where you want to be off balance with truth. Okay, this is not the season for you to be off balance with truth. Okay, you rule balance. So this is really important for you to gain balance. This is not about keeping count of who's wrong and who's right, or even pointing the finger, but you are going to have to own what you have brought to the table. You're going to have to own the meal that you cooked and presented to be eaten at the table. Okay, now when it comes now to Aquarius, what I'm hearing, Aquarius, is you're going to have to put away the baby, put away the child, send the child to the room, and you're going to have to deal with some stuff in an adult manner. This is not the season to shut people out because you are not being able to communicate well. And I'm kind of getting like, see, somebody here within this Aquarian energy, and I don't know if it's the Aquarian energy interacting with somebody else, but this right here feels like this is not a time for being a know-it-all. Okay, don't argue. Like, you don't have to argue your truth with somebody. This is not the time to know it all. You want to preserve your energy. You want to preserve your energy. This is also not a season to see. I kind of feel like watch the ghosting. All right, you want to be able to communicate your truth. Just don't up and ghost people. All right, because I feel like by you ghosting whoever this person is, it's going to be really quickly returned when you're going to need them. And if you ghost them without doing like a proper, like, I need time, or I'm working on a project, or giving them some type of awareness of you, why you're not going to be so readily available, that might become a problem when you circle back to need this person's help. Okay, Aquarius, so be very mindful about that. Okay, you want to watch how you're communicating with people. All right, that's going to be important. All right, so yes, Jasmine, give them a call on Monday. All right, so now we're doing Earth. We're doing Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and we're also doing Virgo. Okay, there's a Lena, and the Lena is connected to like the Virgo type energy. Okay, okay, and there's something about blood pressure. Okay, Lena, something about blood pressure. All right. What you got for my wonderful Earth signs? What you have for Earth signs? Now, if you are not an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, this is going to apply to your spiritual and what am I saying? This is going to apply to the physical realm, the cars, the homes, the bills, the people. Okay. Lena needs to get her pressure checked. Okay, Lena needs to get her pressure checked. All right. There's also somebody here, and I don't know if you're watching this video yet, or if you are going to watch it on playback. But there's also somebody that's going to be watching the video that you're thinking that you're sick with one thing, but you're really pregnant. Okay, so you're thinking that you're sick, but you're not. You're just pregnant. Okay. I do feel Virgo energy. I feel Virgo and Scorpio energy. So either you are dealing with a Virgo, okay, type energy, or you are the Virgo with the Scorpio, or vice versa, or you could have a Virgo moon. Okay. But yours, what you think is what you, honey, what you think is COVID is pregnancy. Okay. I'm just saying that. Okay. All right. And I would even go as further and say, I don't know what it is, but I am seeing like a red alarm clock next to your bed. If you need confirmation, yes, that is you. Okay. So there's a red alarm clock next to the bed. All right. And if you are needing confirmation, it is not COVID. You are pregnant. Okay. Doctors don't always know everything, honey, just so you know. Okay, doctors don't always know everything, and sometimes those pregnancy tests may not always be accurate either. Okay, so you want to go ahead and before you get tested for COVID, you might want to do a pregnancy test. Okay, all right. I would even go as far as to say if the license plate number NC, like I'm saying NC, it could be a V or W. NCV, or it could be NCW, because I can't see the numbers, but NCW, and but there could be an RNC, and I don't know if that's like a W or V. Okay, so I'm seeing that. Okay, all right. Earth signs, inspiration and listening for the truth. Okay, the details are coming through. They are, yeah. Okay. Oh shit, they want this person to get this message really, really badly. Zip code 073. Oh, okay. 07397, but then it flashes 07399 07397 073 073 07397 07397 07397 is what I'm seeing, y'all. Yeah, okay. Zip code 07397 0739. Is that even a zip code, y'all? Is that even a zip code? Because that's what I saw. I'm looking that up. I don't even know if that's a zip code. 07397. That's New Jersey. That's Jersey City. Jersey City, New Jersey is what popped up. So there you go. You could have some type of connection to Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay. All right. Okay. So Earth signs, you got inspiration popping up. Okay. And you got listening to the truth also popping up. This is one of the things that was coming out in the Earth energy is really hey Angela, how are you, my loves? Mona said, I'm in New Jersey. Watch the judgment, Earth signs, and really watch how you judge and discern things and apply yourself. It's going to be really critical for y'all not to judge things prematurely, especially my Capricorns. You're going to have to watch your judgment. Okay. I can't fucking make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Y'all see this? Capricorns, listen to me. Oh, Mona said she just moved from Jersey City. Mona. She said, but I'm not preggo. So the pregnancy's not you, Mona? Capricorns, I need you guys to take a look at this. You got to be free from judgment to love. And I kind of feel like I got to tell my Capricorns this, because y'all are going to find out that we are stepping into an energy, honey, where, ooh, you're going to feel like, oh my God, you fucking deserve that shit. You a dumb fuck. I'm not lying, though. That's facts. Capricorns is going to feel like they can pull out those receipts. Okay. Hey, Ashanti, how are you? Lori says she's a Capricorn. Lori, you are going to feel like you can pull out them receipts, Lori. Because this is what you're going to be paying attention to, Lori. You listening for that truth. Oh, your ass is lying. Oh, shit. Remember last year, 7/21? It was June 27th. It was a Saturday. I remember it was 2:53 p.m. because I looked down at my receipt, and then you had on your purple dress, and I said to you, and you clearly said to me, and by the way, you had an attitude. Everything. Y'all can't do that right now. All of that is not needed. Okay? Y'all cannot do that, Capricorns. Right? The reason why y'all cannot do that, Capricorns, is because everybody's in a season right now where they're being shifted, right? And there's really nothing that you can do to a person right now that emotionally, mentally, and spiritually they have not done to themselves, okay? And what you're going to find is this. Once again, and I go back to this, some people is just fucking stupid. Some people is just stupid, right? And if you already know that, do you really need to pull out your 15 receipts that you have when you know you're dealing with a stupid ass? Do you really feel? See, Lancy said, well, stop right now. I was doing that too. Lancy, you don't need to do that, Lancy. You don't. When you release yourself from judgment, Lancy, you step into another vibration of love. Do y'all understand carrying all of those receipts can make you happy? You don't got to carry all those receipts. I'm not saying that it's not a time and a season and a place where you got to pull out receipts. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that the energy that we stepped into, you don't want to have harsh judgments. You don't. Okay. Hey, Kalia. No, you are not late. Thank you for joining. Ashanti said, I've been letting it go. My son's father will step up when he feels. That's it, Ashanti. And can I tell you something, Ashanti? The more that you vibe in that energy and the more that you continue in that energy, he's going to step up faster. The more you become the example, he's going to step up faster. Okay? He's going to step up faster. So my Capricorns, you cannot be too judgmental. You cannot. When it comes to my Taurus energy, it is not a season for you to be selfish, right? But it is a season for you to be, what's the word? It is not a season for you to be selfish, but selfless, right? Now, let me explain that because this is tricky for my Taurus, right? Tauruses, you guys have really very strong energy where you can be very solid and very stable for people to come to. You guys can give great advice, right? This is a season for you not to be selfish, but to be selfless. And sometimes when you're being selfless, that means that you understand that you have to put yourself first, right? Not in a narcissist type of way, but so you can be able to be your best for others. You can't give another person what you're not giving to yourself, because then you're going to walk up feeling depleted. You're going to walk away feeling angry, taken advantage of, right? So you're going to have to get to a place where you know the difference between giving to yourself first, not in a narcissistic type of way, right? So you can be able to give to others, okay? It's kind of like regenerating and rejuvenating yourself, right? So honestly speaking, this is about what do you have to give, Taurus. It's really in the energy in what you're moving in. Do you have this to give? That's really what it is, okay? You got a shock of the new coming in, my wonderful Taurus, which means that they and let me just tell you this. If any of you have been doing any type of energy with the deity Oshun, anytime I see sunflowers, it just reminds me of that energy. Okay. So you got to be mindful. A shock of the new, you got to let it go. You cannot give to another wholeheartedly, which you have not first given to yourself. Or else you're going to wind up feeling depleted. Okay. So you got to ask yourself, do I have it to give? That's really what your mantra is going to be, Taurus. Do I have it to give? So Capricorns, you can't judge too much. In Taurus, you're going to have to ask yourself, do I have it to give? Virgos, are you overanalyzing the situation? Hey, Samantha, how are you? Hey, Roxy, how are you? Do you have it to give? Okay, that's the question. All right. Okay, Virgos, your message is trust yourself. Trust yourself. Now, I don't know if that's so much a big problem for Virgos, because Virgos always think they got it going on. I got a Virgo brother, honey. He just think he's the finest shit that hit the honey, okay? But you're going to have to trust yourself in this season, Virgo, which means now that you've gathered all of the information, now that you've gathered everybody else's insight, now that you're shifting through your own feelings, now that you're shifting through your own experiences, now that you're shifting through what the fuck you want and how you want to move, you're going to have to trust yourself in that. You don't necessarily have to give an accountability to everybody, Virgos, which I really have to say, Virgos don't always feel like they need to give accountability to anybody for shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you're going to have to trust yourself in the season, and especially because we're going through this energy right here, y'all. We're going through this energy right here where we got to use discernment. You can't really see. You know shit is happening. You know shit is unfolding, but some shit is just not clear, right? So you're going to have to trust yourself. Overall message for my wonderful earth signs is that you're going to have to be in this world, but not of this world. And I'm going to get into some of this too when we start talking about some of this sci-fi shit that's happening around us, okay? Beautiful message though, y'all. All right. We're going to jump into the message for the wonderful fire signs. That's going to be Leo's energy. That is going to be Aquarius, Aries energy, and also Sagittarius's energy. Okay, so we're talking about Leos, we're talking about Aries, and we're talking about Sagittarius. If you're not a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius, you're going to apply this message to your action that may need to be taken in your life. You may also apply it to your intuition. You may also apply this to your passion, or it could be lustful energy. Okay. Hey, okay, I thought I saw Samantha Smith. Have anybody spoken to Kimberly? I haven't spoken to Kimberly in a while, or Samantha Mills. Have anybody touched bases with Kimberly or Samantha Mills? I know Kimberly's dad was sick. I'm going to have to reach out to Kimberly. Okay, so universal light is popping up. Meditation is also popping up. Like Will is here, y'all. Okay, and the I am presence is also popping up for my wonderful fire signs. Okay, universal light is your soul star chakra. This is the chakra right outside of your head, above your pineal gland, above your crown chakra. Okay, this chakra is responsible for your connection with the ethers. That's the astro realm. That's the cosmos, and it is saying, my lovelies, that you are connected to everything. Everything, you're connected to everything. I kind of feel like you're going to have to balance yourself within this energy as we're approaching the new moon. My wonderful fire signs, because they have a lot of crown chakra energy. You have a lot of upper chakra work being activated right now. This makes me feel like you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of uploads, a lot of clarity, a lot of dreams, a lot of power from the spiritual realm you can feel coming in as we're shifting within this new energy. You also have 2 crown chakra cards popping up here. So we're talking about pineal gland activity. We're talking about clear dream state. We're talking about some of you having visions. We're talking about just an inner knowing or an understanding that you can't really explain to anybody else. Okay. Now, how do you apply this to you if you are not a fire energy? Remember, I just tell you that is going to be in your action. There's just going to be an inner knowing and knowing what to do. You can't explain it, but you just know what to do. Okay. There's going to be an inner knowing or passion that ignites towards something that you want to tackle, something that you might have put on the shelf. And, you may find a new passion for a relationship, to fix something, to change something, to do something. Okay. This energy, if you are not a fire sign, is going to be geared towards either trusting your intuition or action. And it could be action on the positive side where you're tapping into passion, or on the lower vibrational side where you're dealing with lustful energy. Okay. So you need to be mindful of that. Okay. Now, I do want to say, all right, if you are having a lot of anxiety, the way for you to summon this power, the way for you to tap into this power is going to be through meditation. I kind of feel like, especially with I'm getting Sagittarius at the Sagittarius, especially Sagittarius. You may even want to start doing some type of chanting, some type of prayer, some type of grounding. You need some type of grounding energy, Sagittarius. That's going to be important for you. Okay. Grounding energy is going to be important for Sagittarius. All right. What's your message for Sagittarius? Grounding energy is going to be important for Sagittarius. Yep. It's going to be important because it's time for you to move in a new direction. You need to become the traveler, right? And I kind of feel what you guys need to understand when they're talking about the traveler, they're not necessarily talking about a physical travel. They're talking about more of a spiritual travel. What do you want? What don't you want? Where do you want to go? What, what don't you want to experience, right? Like literally shifting through things within so you can become clear about this new direction that you're going in. I keep explaining to you guys, you cannot continuously do anything the old way anymore. Shit being done the old way is not working anymore. It's just not, okay? You got to be able to discover new ways to solve problems, to heal, okay? And when I say new ways, I'm not talking about things that is not ancient. I'm talking about new ways of discovery within yourself. Your spirit will tell you exactly what to do, right down to if you have a sore throat, your spirit will tell you what types of tea to drink, what type of herbs you need. If you were tapped in enough and quiet enough, you will get that hunch. I promise you will, okay? You're a Sagittarius moon. Okay, Sagittarius says they also want you to know that you're not alone. You're going to have to trust that inner voice. All right. You're not alone. You're going to have to trust that inner voice. Okay. All right. What is the message for Leos? What's your message for Leos? What is your message for Leos? Okay. All right. Leos, you're going to have to connect with your emotions. All right. I kind of feel like you can lie to everybody else, Leos, but you can't lie to yourself. Okay. All right. And also what I'm getting, Leos, or whoever is dealing with this immature Leo, you need to know this. All right. Don't feed their ego. Don't feed their ego. And sometimes it's not even malicious. I want to say this for sometimes it's not even malicious. It's not even malicious. It's more like a codependency. Okay. It's more like a codependency. So Leos, you're going to have to watch your codependency within the relationships. You also want to watch where you may be an enabler or where you may be being enabled. Okay. You have this spirit fox popping up and it's saying you need to trust your talents in this changing times, Leo. All right. The sun is not shining in Leo anymore. The sun is shining in Scorpio, which means that we are getting to the depths of things, which means if something is surfacing for you, Leos, you need to be able to tackle that. This is not the time to point the finger at anybody else. This is not the time to be the eternal teenager. You're going to have to. So Leos, your message is pay attention to codependency. That's pretty much a message, Leo. Pay attention to the codependency relationships, either where you have codependencies or where you have someone being codependent on you. Okay, that's your message. All right. What is the message for Aquarius? What is the message for Aries? I don't know why I keep saying Aquarius. What is the message for Aries? What is your message for Aries? Aries, you need to trust your instincts. Okay. You need to trust your instincts, Aries. And I want to say something to Aries. A lot of people may think that you're being stubborn in this season, but really your stubbornness is going to save you. Okay. You need to trust your instincts. And you need to set your sights higher. You got the seer popping up. Well, the stargazer popping up, actually. And this is set your sights higher. See past the situation. See past the situation. Trust your instincts. Right? And sometimes your instincts is going to tell you that you need to say something. Sometimes your instincts is just going to tell you shut the fuck up and stand in your stubbornness, right? Either which way, my wonderful Aries, it's important for you not to go against your gut, okay? That's going to be important, not to go against your gut. Trust in the higher forces is your message. Okay, so I ran through all of the zodiacs. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. Ashley, thank you very much for the donation. Ashley, do you have a question? Ashley, do you have a question? Jasmine, do you have a question? And both of my Jasmines, do you got a question? So I am going to wait. Okay, so we're going to be answering questions tonight. I'm just waiting for the questions to go up. So Jasmine, Ashley. Oh, okay. Does anybody have a question? So Ashley made a donation. If anybody got a question, you can ask. Okay. And let me. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. Jasmine said that was for anyone too. Okay, so we got 2 questions. 2 people can ask questions. Galaxy Goddess gave her question up. I don't know if J. Simone has a question. Light Within Darkness, my love. If you got a question, please feel free to ask it. Okay. All right, Apple, what's your question? Okay, Mona, I'm going to post some cards for you while Apple types in her question. Mona, what's going on with your car? Do you have a car, Mona? I don't even know if you need a car in New Jersey, honey, because, you know, New York and New Jersey is like having a car is a luxury. It's not something that you necessarily do, but I don't know why I see you driving a car. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a physical car. It could be just driving something spiritually. She said, y'all don't judge me. Apple, I gotta be honest with you. As soon as you said that, what popped out was yes. Drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. I heard yes, Apple. As soon as I read it, I heard yes. Drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. You want your pee to be clear. Okay? Plenty of water. You want to drink plenty of water. Oh no, I heard yes. Just make sure that you want to make sure that your urine is fresh. Apple said, I already took it. I'm just waiting for the results. Apple, I swear, I heard yes as soon as I read it. All right, but let me pull a card, Apple. I heard yes as soon as I read it. Knight of Wands popped out, Apple. Okay, that ain't a bad energy to have, Apple. That's fearless energy, right? That's creative energy, right? Enthusiastic energy. So an enthusiastic, yes, this is hopeful enthusiastic energy. Ain't no judgment, Apple. It ain't no judgment, right? And this literally flew out, Apple, and it jumped out with the World card. World card is completion. All right. The Knight of Wands is about being enthusiastic, being focused. It's also solution based. Okay. All right. So this is not bad energy. I don't see bad energy. Yep. Apple. 3 of Swords. Let's see. We're going to clarify that. Okay. Watch your thoughts in it, though, Apple. See, you got to see that letter, that notification coming in, okay? Because they're saying this. They're saying you good. But it kind of feels like you're thinking about it and you're pulling in this. Okay? So you need to, we're gonna put these back in, right? And we're gonna keep these. Watch what you're thinking about it, Apple. You took the class, so you already know. Use the information from the class, okay? And you got this. All right. Okay. So Just a general message for me if there's one. Okay. All right. So Jay says she wants something general. Let me get Mona. Mona burst into tears twice, and then I'm gonna go to Jay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I should have did this. I'm sorry. I have not used this deck in such a long time. I don't know if y'all remember this deck, the Rebel deck. I don't know if y'all remember that. I have not done that in such a long time. Latasha, thank you, my love. Latasha, if you got a question, you can type it on into. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. What's the message you have for Mona? What is your message for Mona? What is your message for Mona? Okay, Mona. Mona, we're doing the Rebel deck. And you know the Rebel deck does not sugarcoat things, Mona. It says put the phone down. Okay, well, it actually says put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making it awkward and sad. Okay, it says go talk to a live person. Okay, Mona. It says get the fuck up out of your head. Okay, and get in your heart. It misses you. And that's probably what's going on in this energy. Okay, and remember the moon is in Cancer too. Okay, and you know the and I gotta say, and it also says, Mona, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Okay, now is not the fucking time. That's your message, Mona. Let me know if that resonates. This deck don't have, it don't spare no feelings, Mona. It give it to you straight. Basically what they're saying is you may need to get out of your head for a little bit. You may need to get out your head for a little bit and focus on the things that you truly want to experience and not all of the other shit that you can't control. Okay. Find something to focus on. Find a mantra that you can recite every day. Okay. It does not. This deck is a straight chaser. So please. Okay. All right, Mona. Whatever you're thinking about doing the same, don't do it. Okay. It's not the time. All right. It's just not the time. All right. Now. All right. All right, Jasmine. I'm gonna give you an option, Jasmine. Do you want the Rebel deck, Jasmine, or you want something lighter? Jasmine, J. Simone, do you want something lighter? Uh-oh. Mona, do you have are you single, Mona? Give you the Rebel? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you Jay. Jay, it says you equals tight ass. Now listen to what it says, Jay. Loosen the fuck up because control freaks do not get laid. Jay, you might need a release, Jay. Jay, you might. Okay, you will have to make that work. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, Nancy. She needs some pineapples. That is going to. Oh my, she said the Leo and I ended it. So yeah, okay. So that's why you're a tight ass, Jay. You need a release. I don't got no toys, Jay, so I can't help you with that. You know, some of the community, they can recommend some toys. Jay, you need a release. You need a release. You do need a release, my love. That is what the cards are saying. Okay. The Rebel deck is putting all Jay business on the front street. Oh shit, Jay, I'm with you. Hey, Bill, how are you? This is not just for women, Bill. It is not. Bill, it is just the deck of cards that we're using. That's all this is. Okay. All right. So we got Jay, we got Mona. Latasha's question is maybe insight on what's going on with my brother and how things are unfolding for him. Give me something like the rebel. She said the rebel makes her nervous. Okay, I'm gonna put the rebel away. Latasha said the rebel makes her nervous. Okay, Latasha. Let's see what we got. Let us see what we have. Okay. We are going to use, let's use a normal deck. Jay, we're going to use a normal deck for you. And then we're also going to, you know what? No. Let me use an oracle deck. All right. We're going to use the psychic oracle deck, which gives really, really clear and concise answers. And then I can always clarify with the regular deck. Okay. All right. All right. What do you have for Latasha's brother? Make the message clear, make it plain. What do you have for Latasha's brother? Make the message clear and make it plain. What do you have for Latasha's brother? Make the message clear and make it plain. Okay. Mental conflict. He got some stuff going on with his mind. Let me ask you a question, Latasha. Let me ask you a question. Why am I hearing disability? I'm hearing disability and something maybe around disability money, right? I don't know if that's something we talked about behind the scenes, but there's something around disability and there's something around disability money. I see like a check. I see like a check. But once again, whenever I see this type of check, it lets me know that this is a check that's coming from the government. Like this is a state, you know, like a federal issue check, because it has like the, you know, that y'all know how the federal issue checks are issued already, right? So whenever I see that, it makes me think that it's connected to some type of agency within the government. So I feel like there's a check, Latasha. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Bill is a Pisces. I don't know, Latasha, what's going on around there. Okay. Okay. All right. So is that where the mental conflict is coming from? Because they're also saying to rejoice and celebrate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's something, Latasha, there's something around disability. Okay. There's something around disability. There's money that I feel like is held up around disability, and that might take a phone call. All right. That might take a phone call, but I kind of feel like your brother is still entitled to some type of money, some type of disability. Okay. It may take somebody getting, it may take somebody, I want to say, helping him out with that. Right. But I feel money. I feel like there's money there to help him from the government. Okay. Yeah. And as you move forward, that you need to know that you guys are going to triumph in this. Okay. I don't know if there's a social worker or anybody assigned to his case, Latasha. I don't know if there's anybody. I don't even know if he has a case, right? But there's definitely something with the state. There's something with the state that your brother's entitled to. Okay. There's something within the state that your brother's entitled to. Let's see. What else you have for Latasha? I can't, Latasha, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You need to check this out, Latasha. Somebody in the family needs to check this out. This is future. This is future. This is money, security, stability, a place to live. I feel like this is a check. Okay? So there's something like they're trying to secure his future, or some type of program. There's something that the state can help with, Latasha. Okay. And it's not going to be difficult because I feel like there's a social worker, there's a caseworker, there's somebody that's going to be involved in helping all of this to come to unfold. Okay. I like when they come through like that. Okay. So hopefully that message was helpful. Okay. So and if we're putting a time on it, Latasha, what I keep hearing, what they just said, and I keep hearing is 3 months. Okay. Bill, you can donate. It's paid forward Friday, Bill. So you can Cash App or PayPal any amount and then ask your question, Bill. Okay. We are not, we're asking you to be generous and, you use your judgment, Bill, but it is paid forward Friday. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's where the mental challenges come. The mental conflict comes in, Latasha. Okay. Okay. That's maybe where you may need to speak to the caseworker, Latasha. There's something about paperwork. Okay. Because look, they're trying to change that. Spirit is saying it's time to change that. A lot of wrongs are not being righted. Okay. A lot of wrongs are being righted. All right. And they're saying you can celebrate, Latasha. You need to know that you can celebrate. Okay. And let me tell you how you do this, Latasha, because you took my class already, right? How you're going to do this, Latasha, is you do not have to get up and go looking for anybody. You know how to go in the spiritual realm and you know how to connect. Right? And then you go in the spiritual realm and you connect and then you listen. That's how you ought to move. The information, thank you, Galaxy Goddess. The information is not going to come in. It's not going to come in when you got to connect first. Okay. All right. You got to connect first. And I switch either to whisper or you're going to meet the right person. You're going to be told exactly how to move or who to call. Okay. And you will be successful. It may be a process. Okay. 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 So, okay. Oh, Bill, you can ask your question. Galaxy Goddess just made a donation for you. She said she was just doing the same thing. Twinsies. Okay. We're waiting for Bill to put in his question. So Bill is paid forward Fridays, and anybody in the community can make a donation for anyone so they can ask their question. So Galaxy Goddess is one of the moderators, and she made a donation for you. So if you have a question, you can feel free to ask. Nancy, I appreciate you. What does the spiritual world hold for you? Okay. Nancy, I appreciate you. Hey, Adams, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so let's see. All right. Bill wants to know, what does the spiritual world have for him? Bill, we're going to pull some chakra cards for you. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Where is the chakra? Oh, here they go. We have a new person in the community. We got Adams in the building. Yeah, I give Adams some shout out. And I like that. Atoms. Okay. I like that breakdown. Okay. What do you have for Bill? What is your message for Bill? Oh, Bill. Bill. We got balance that jumped out, Bill. This is root chakra energy. Yin and yang. I'm going to break all of this down for you in a second. Okay. Meditation. Crown chakra. And then we're going to find out why they want you to do these things in spiritual awakening. Okay. I can't make this up. So, Bill, you have balance, which is root chakra energy popping up. This is yin and yang. Your root chakra energy, Bill, just so you know, is responsible for how you ground yourself in this realm. So we're talking about your relationship with money. We're talking about your relationship with family. We're talking about how you trust. We're talking about even your fear and anxiety. Okay, your fight or flight mode. Okay, Anything that's in your mind is how your daily survival is playing out is going to be based in your root chakra. Okay, and it's saying that you need to come into balance. Now, when your root chakra is out of balance, there could be a little not a little, but there can be anxious energy. There can also be anxiety attacks. So there can be like you feel like you're not able to fully manifest. You don't feel grounded. Okay. Now, your message here is also meditation, Bill. Okay. This is crown chakra energy. This is divine information coming in from source and from the cosmos. Okay. This means that there could be some type of either, I don't know if you're experiencing any type of kundalini awakening where you're feeling your pineal gland starting to decalcified, you know, like it's starting to break down all of the like the what is it called? Oh my gosh. There's like calcification. What is that shit called? They put it in a toothpaste and I can't remember the word. But you hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So your pineal gland is calcified, and as you begin to awaken and your pineal gland begins to get activated, it starts to vibrate. Fluoride. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Bill, fluoride. And your pineal gland starts to vibrate. Bill, let me ask you a question. Have you been having any type of what you may call weird stuff happening in your body? Any type of vibrations? Have you been seeing lights? And is there anything outside of what you may consider to be normal happening to you, Bill? Right? Because the next card that you have is spiritual awakening. So, okay, all right. Is there anything in particular that you're experiencing that you feel like you need an explanation with, Bill? I don't know if anybody's watching that there's a series called Upload. And in the series Upload is literally how the dead that has transitioned can have their consciousness upload and they interact with the living just like they're still alive, right? Okay. All right, Bill. You got a lot of aces going on right here also, so let's get through some of these, okay? Now, there's transformation going on right now, Bill. You got the Scorpio death card popping out. So you could be in Scorpio season energy, or you could be interacting with the Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio, or you could have a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart. Hey, SS. I don't know. You see, SSM, how are you? I heard that name, and I don't know, because I'm a Scorpio in the first place. My mind went my mind went like leather and bondage and shit, right? Okay, I don't even know if that's the acronyms for it. That's exactly where my mind went. Okay, anyway, Bill, transformation is happening. Okay. Thank you, Adams. I'm sorry, it's Scorpio season, and I'm a Scorpio. My birthday is on Monday, y'all. Okay, so it's just okay. Transformation is happening, Bill. Okay, you see a lot of celestials. Okay. Transformation is happening, Bill. So you could feel like things. Thank you, Ashanti. You could feel like things are maybe not as clear, or maybe feeling like a little bit confused as far as your mental thoughts are concerned. Ace of Wands is also popping up, and this could be like a lack of see, this could be also let me ask you, I know this is a little personal, Bill, but is there any anxiety at all? Because that's popping up again with this Ace of Wands. And that can also be linked to your energy starting to like your Kundalini energy starting to rise also. So you may have to ground yourself, Bill, in meditation, chanting. There is transformation happening. So you're going to have to ground yourself also in positive thoughts. Okay. Ace of Wands is happening. Now, Ace of Wands also could be creative block. This could be like a low libido. This could be self-doubt. This could be distractions popping up, right? This could feel like there's just a lot of shit coming at you at once, but really what's happening is you're going through transformation. Okay. You're going through transformation. Have you learned to see energy yet outside of the, okay, so when we say celestials, Bill, are we just talking about the orbs, or are you actually able to see them actually take form? Okay, because not everybody's able to see them take form, right? Some people only see orbs. Yes, we can. So Bill, if you check out my description box below, you can make a donation and schedule an appointment. Okay. And then we can get into more of a detail of exactly your energy. Okay. What I do see here is that there is a spiritual expansion going on, and you do need to ground yourself. You do. Okay. You do need to ground yourself. All right. And I also want to say this too, Bill. Not everybody is going to understand what you're experiencing and what you're going through. Okay. So you may not be able to share this experiences, or maybe share this with everybody. Then not everybody's going to understand what you're going through. Okay. Yeah. Not everybody sees celestial beings. Not everybody. Okay. So let's see. Somebody else had a question. So your message, Bill, is that you need to ground your root chakra, okay? And you need to also make sure that you are grounding your crown chakra. This is your pineal gland. I don't know if you've been feeling any tingling, Bill, in the top of your head, or maybe even in your third eye. That is also an indication that you're beginning to wake up that part of yourself, okay? They think you're cray-cray. Oh, well, welcome to the community, Bill. This is exactly what we do here. We talk about the blue people. We talk about fairies. We talk about our angels. We talk about our guides. Okay. And we dissect what is being told to us in all means of communication too. So you're in a safe community, Bill. You okay? Yeah. We don't think you're crazy here. I would not, if anyone had told me like 5 years ago that I would be coming on YouTube and talking about blue people, talking about Palladian Syrians, talking about, yeah, like, no, Bill. Yeah, I would think I was crazy 5 years ago too, but we're not the only ones. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bill, I would love to hear that experience with that. I think Jasmine. I think Jasmine and Ashley had Setman's energy around them over the summer. I think it's Jasmine and Ashley. Yes, Atoms, please type your, let me scroll back up. Let me make sure. Did you thank you. Did I miss your question? Because hey girl, I'm live. Okay. That was Kelly Kells, y'all. Okay. Oh, Be Kind Bitch is in. And I like that name. You're reminding yourself. You are both the only one to deal with them. Really? Okay. I like Setmit, Bill. Whenever I see the cats out in the by the garage, I know her energy is here. Yep. See the black cat. See, Bill, welcome. Yeah, you're in the right place. Okay, I'm waiting for Adam's question. Atoms, I'm waiting for your question, honey. You didn't type it in. If you did, I missed it. Could you retype your question? Please retype your question. We are thank you for the donation. All right. I'm waiting for Adam's question. Okay, let me see. Okay, my anxiety's high today. Do I truly have something to worry about, or am I just tripping? Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Here we go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Adam's got a question. Do they have anything to worry about? Hey, Kelly Kels. Kelly Kels is in the building. All righty. All right. We got the Strength card in reverse. Make it plain. Make it plain. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Make it plain. What else do you want them to know? Fool card in reverse. Make it plain. Knight of Swords. Okay. Well, you got some self-doubt going on, right? And because you got some self-doubt going on, my wonderful Adams, that is causing you maybe to not really pay attention to what you're speaking out into the universe, okay? So instead of really speaking the things that you want to unfold, you may be communicating outwardly the things that you fear, okay? Now, you got the Queen of Wands popping up, and the Queen of Wands energy can be either a little bit aggressive or it can be a little bit like shrink back type energy, okay, which lets me know and it's paired with the Nine of Pentacles, okay. So this is the energy that you're sitting in right now. This is the energy that you need to get up into, okay, and then you need to do that by making a decision. So let me break down this energy right here. Queen of Wands energy can be energy where it's either aggressive or you're too pessimistic, okay? Right now, what I'm seeing is more of you being in a lower vibrational aspect of things, okay? Because this is paired with the Nine of Pentacles, this lets me know that you need to pay attention to where you're investing your thoughts, especially when it comes to money in your livelihood or the things that you want to see unfold in the physical realm, okay? This right here, you either need to speak up or you need to pay attention to the words that you're putting out or your actions that you're putting out, okay? What you fear is going to come true unless you change that vibration. It's kind of like the Job syndrome, okay? Oh, you know, all the things that I fear have come upon me. That is because repeatedly it's like tuning into a frequency or a radio station. This is what I say all the time, Adam, right? If you want to listen to hip hop and hip hop is playing on 97.5, but you're listening to 105.7 that's playing jazz, what you need to do is literally change the dial and tune into that frequency, which means you can't be listening to jazz and enjoy hip hop. So you can't be telling yourself that you want positive things to happen, but you're still repeating negative things to yourself. So you're literally going to have to train yourself in how to think. The cause they're saying here is you either have things, latent talents that you're not holding on to, or you're not taking the risks that you need to take because you're not making decisions, okay? You're not making decisions, or you're trying to be a martyr, okay? You can't be a people pleaser. Right now, what I am seeing, real talk, is more about you gaining the inner strength that you need, okay? Now, let me pull for the energy that you have around you, okay? Because it may be that somebody could be pulling on your energy. So we're going to pull and see if there's energy around you that you need to be mindful of, okay? Because sometimes your environment can create this. Sometimes your environment creates all of this energy, and you can be sitting in people's shit, and now all of a sudden, you used to be a happy-go-lucky, but now you feel, you know, depressed and shit. Okay. So you got the Strength card followed right here by the Six of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this could be your energy here, not so strong, paired with this energy here. Or this could be someone that comes across like strong and confident and generous, right? But they're fucking not. Look at all of this fucked up shit. Look at all of this shit. It's like they're fucking creating havoc. What the fuck? Whoever this is, it's like they fucking sit and plot. This person is fucking sitting and plotting. They are sitting. Shit is falling apart for them, though. I don't know if you've changed something. I don't know why this person is mad at you. Or I don't know if you're mad at this person. I don't know what happened here. Okay. There's some type of tower moment happening here. Something around money. Maybe a living situation. Right? This person could have lied about something. Not pretending. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Your energy, however, is you need to make a decision. And I'm hearing Spirit say, just be grateful that you didn't lose. You lose. Yeah, you need to make a decision. Spirit say, just be grateful that it wasn't worse. Just be grateful that it wasn't worse. I don't know what, like, you know, like, seriously, I don't know what the fuck is up with people. So there's communication. See, but they coming with this shit right here. They coming in and they talking about shit working out and shit prospering. But it could be only because their shit is falling apart. Yeah, want to recover. This could only be because their shit is falling apart. King of Cups. You got this. King of Cups energy paired with the 10 of Wands. Responsibility time. It's responsibility time. And why do I feel like this heavy communication going on here? And it may not necessarily be physical communication. You could feel this person pulling on you. But there's definitely a pull for communication going on. You need to gain your strength back. I feel with the communication, one person could just be spewing because they're, you know, like they're angry. So this could be where the aggressiveness is coming from right here. Okay. I hope that was helpful, honey. This person is plotting. There's a lot of communication going on. They feel left out in the cold. There's talk about taking responsibility or owning responsibility. You're going to have to trust yourself and gain your confidence back, though. Okay. Let me just get one clear wisdom message for you. One clear wisdom message. Where's my... Let's get one clear wisdom message for you. Let's see what chakra. What's your message? What chakra? What chakra does Adam need to pay attention to? What chakra? What chakra? What chakra? These are emotional chakras. You got heart chakra and you got sacral chakra. Okay. Trust, compassion, love. This is that strongest vibrational chakra on the planet. In your body, your heart chakra. It's saying be a little bit more playful. All right. Find inspiration, because clearly whatever's going on here right now, it is not inspiring you. It's making you feel doubtful. It's making you doubt yourself. It's making you doubt things. Okay. You're going to have to find things to make you feel happy and make you feel loved and make you feel inspired. Okay. You're going to have to find that. All right. Okay. All right. I think that I missed anybody's questions. If I did, gargamels are everywhere. Yeah, that's heart chakra. That's heart chakra. And I think I talked about this in the daily vibration too. That's heart chakra. Okay. You be feeling chest compression, that could be heart chakra blockage. Okay. Yeah. Trust yourself. All right. Trust yourself. Okay. Did I miss any? Okay. Nancy had a question. Yes, Ashanti. Nancy. Okay. So Nancy, if you had a question, could you retype it? And then in the meantime, Ashanti just wants a message. So let's do that. Ashanti, I'm going to give you a pick of cards. Okay. We can do just a regular right away for you, Ashanti. We got the ancestors popping up. Okay. And we also have the chakra wisdom cards popping up. Okay. And then you can do the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So you got Queen of Moon. Okay. You got the regular tarot deck. You got the ancestors. And you got the chakras. So let me know which one you want, Ashanti. Ancestors. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. What is your message for Ashanti? What is your message for Ashanti? What is your message for Ashanti? Ashanti, why am I in your closet right now? Do you like a lot of shoes? Why am I in your closet? They're showing me your closet. Why are they showing me your closet, Ashanti? And there's something about shoes. And these are sparkly shoes too. These don't seem like dull shoes. I'm in your closet and I'm seeing shoes. Okay, I got you, Nancy. What is your message for Ashanti? What is your message for Ashanti? What is your message for Ashanti? Okay. All right, Ashanti, you have tracked down your fears and your desires. And Ashanti, I don't know if we spoke about this before, but I feel a business around you. And I want to feel, I feel like we've spoken about this business before. Okay. You don't have any sparkly shoes, but I have a few pairs of shoes. Okay. All right. I see sparkly shoes. All right. Like this is, yeah. We have spoken about this. Okay. All right. This is pertaining to your business, Ashanti. You need to get you a new pair of shoes, and these new shoes have to have some type of sparkle in them. Okay. Get you a pair of new shoes, and they need to have some sparkle in them, Ashanti. They do not necessarily have to be the most expensive pair of shoes. Really, what you need them for is for the programming. Okay. You do have a successful business in front of you, Ashanti, but you're going to have to face your fears in order to push through the things that you need to push through to get to the other side. Okay. You have to surround yourself with protective energy. I feel like the shoes are going to be a representation of you moving in a new direction. You're not going to be able to do things the same, but you're going to have to face your fears, which means doing things even though you may be afraid. Okay. Now, you also have the high priestess energy here, okay? And she's saying, okay, and every time I see this, this reminds me of Setment. Hey, Jay, how are you, sweetie? This reminds me of Setment energy, okay? High priestess is saying you're going to have to harness your mystical powers, your magical powers, okay? Lady is showing up, and I also want to mention here, Ashanti, she is rocking with the 5-pointed star. Okay, that is the transit that Venus makes in the heavens also. Okay, and she's talking about reaping the rewards that you've planted. Okay, which means, my lovely Ashanti, right? You don't have to have it all planned out and all mapped out, but you do need to take things step by step. You have a business that has been trying to come through and trying to be birthed now for a while. And this is a season for you to go ahead and tackle that business. Okay. You don't have to try to figure it all out one step at a time, one thing at a time, and then watch what happens. Okay. But you're going to feel the push in this season, Jay, to really establish yourself. Okay. In whatever, I'm saying, Ashanti, you're gonna find that it's in this season that you can establish yourself. Okay. It could start off by you taking notes. It can start off by you recording one video. It can, whatever you need to do, you're taking it one step at a time, but you're going to have to track those things down and face them. The business is ready to be birthed. It's time. You also want to protect your energy by not sharing with everybody, okay, what your plans are. You want to share only with the people that you know can be supportive and not plant any doubt in your head, okay? That's also going to be important, all right? Okay. So Ashanti, that's your message. Bottom of the deck, the seer. And I'm going to leave you with this one. You're going to have to see beyond your current situation, all right? You're going to have to see that, okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. I just received a PayPal. I am going to make sure that you receive the appointment link, okay? I'm not going to say your name out on camera because you may not want that. So I'm just going to send you an email link where you can schedule your appointment, okay? All right. Now let's go to Lancy. Lancy, right off the back, I'm just going to tell you yes. Okay. The answer to your question, Lancy, just so you know, right off the back is yes. All right. And also, and Lancy, I don't know if we've talked about this before. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Jay, Monday's my birthday, Jay. Scorpio season. Lancy, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I want to say this to you, Lancy. You've had enough life experiences where your life experiences are going to be able to help you to, I I don't know why I feel like we talked about this before, Nancy. Is it not you that I was telling like you're going to be doing something along the lines of me? And let me tell you something. You see life coaching, I see teaching. Not only, but life coaching could be teaching also, right? You're going to become very proficient in energy. So if you have not already started studying energy, okay, consultant, okay, all right, all right. So we're talking about Lancy energy. We're talking about energy. Now, what you want to do is when you go into meditation, because this can be any forms of the energy healing world. Okay. I happen to deal in many different, like I do Reiki, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do Reiki. It doesn't, you can just do emotional heart healing, like whatever that is, but you do need to know that you are going to have to study energy, Nancy. Okay. It does not necessarily mean that you need to gain the certification in energy, but you are going to have some type of background, how energy affects people. Okay. You're going to have to know how to do that. And I will say this, Nancy, you've taken my classes before. Okay. So you have enough information to be able to kind of sense that out. All right. So I do see you in consultant. I do. I see you. But I feel more like if I have to put it under an umbrella, it feels more teaching. Okay. It feels more like a teaching where you're offering your services, but it's not. It feels more like people are going to be seeking you out for what you can answer to what you can offer to them on the teaching vibe based on your knowledge and your information. And it does not feel, Nancy, like, hey, Marsha, it doesn't feel like you're going to be working by yourself also, okay? It doesn't feel like you're going to be working by yourself. You need to know this, Nancy. You're going to be working with a guide, okay? Oh, okay. All right. Nancy, we should probably speak behind the scenes. Okay. Hey, I am Kalili. Okay. Let me just explain something. Yeah. Nancy, we can speak behind the scenes for a few minutes. You have my information. You don't have to schedule an appointment. But I don't want to share some of the stuff that I'm hearing. I don't want to share it on the camera. Okay. Yeah. Just contact me. Okay. I'm not going to share it on camera, but I'll tell you, and you don't have to schedule the appointment for that. My confidence birthday is tomorrow. Scorpio season, bitches. Okay. Do you have a question? I am Kalili. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Just welcome to the family. Okay. I am dyslexic, which means I see things backwards. So I fuck people's name up all of the time. And if I do that, that means that you're officially welcome to the community. Okay. And I just want to throw this in there. Do y'all know that, although they say dyslexic, that is the way that you're supposed to really read? Like it's from right to left, not left to right, I'm just saying. So, okay. Any messages, career, relationships and finances? Yes, SSM. I am going to, every time I see your name, I swear, I think eggplants. All right, let's see. You got a choice. You got chakra, ancestors, psychic wisdoms, or traditional. Okay, so you pick, and I will give you an option of which you can get your message from tonight. Oh, you also have the moon oracles. I like the moon oracles. Okay. Let me just tell you right now, when it comes to your finances, just right off of the back, if you've been having a struggle in finances, you can start to see that clearing up within the next 2 months is what I'm hearing. Okay, you are going to have to be mindful and watch how you're spending within the next 2 months and really just kind of zoning in on what's important. Okay, now this is the thing though, that you really need to be mindful of, and I'm talking to SSM here. This is a thing that you need to be mindful of. Okay, and I kind of feel like they're trying to drive this in too. When you're circulating money, or you're buying things, or you're purchasing things, right? It's very important that you're not doing it with any anxiety of not having enough. Okay. There's also, can I ask you a question? SSM. What does blue light mean to you? What does blue light means? What is blue light? Because I'm hearing blue light. Does not have any reference and any meaning. Okay. Clarify blue light. What does blue light mean? Okay. Nothing. Okay. That doesn't mean anything. Okay. Y'all gonna have to make that clear. Oh, do you have a new car? Do you drive? Okay, so let me just tell you what I saw. Okay. I see this car and it looks like a newer model. But this car, this car has and I think it's coming with this newer model where the lights don't look exactly yellowish, they're more on the blue tone. Okay. Okay. What color is the lights of your car? Because they're showing me your car lights. Like, I don't know what it is about your car lights, but they're showing me your car lights. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. There is going to be a whole life shift for you. What I'm hearing, okay? This is not just going to affect relationships. This is also going to affect your career. What you're going to find is that you're actually going through a shift. I kind of feel like the things that may have brought you joy as far as what you do in the work field or the workplace may be changing. It may be shifting, okay? I don't really feel like money is going to be a concern for you in the future because I feel like you're going to establish yourself where you'll be able to circulate and generate money, okay? I do feel, however, for the next 2 months, you are going to have to be very strategic about how you move with money. And you are going to have to be very strategic about how you think about money, your relationship with money. Basically, you would have to become friends with money. Okay. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, okay. So the lights are super bright. Okay. Okay. Because I'm seeing that. Literally, what I'm seeing is within this car, you are driving in a new direction, and it's like you're leaving shit behind. You're leaving shit behind, but you literally got to take on a new embodiment. Okay. From now, within the next 2 months, you are going to see major changes within your life. And I want to say like jaw-dropping changes. And circle back and let us know when that happens. Okay. Because we always like to, we always like when people come back and they're telling us their testimonials. Okay. So you want to circle back when this happened. You are going to meet some type of connection within the next 2 months that's going to be like jaw-dropping. Right. So if you are working in any type of manifestation, if you are doing any type of, I want to say spiritual practices, you want to continue to do your practices on a consistent basis. Okay. Now, when this manifestation happens, don't stop your practices. Okay. Don't do that. You want to continue your practices when this manifestation happens. Okay. So, and I don't know if you've purchased a home yet, and they're talking about the economy is not so good and all of this stuff. But I also see if you have not, you're going to be purchasing a home, and I'm seeing 12. Okay, this could be 12 months. This could be 12 months, 12 weeks, whatever. But I'm seeing 12. All right. So a lot of this can be happening within the next 12 months. All right. All right. So now that we did that, did you pick the cards? You picked the ancestor? All right. So, all right. I am clear says she's going to do ancestors. All right. So let me just back this up. The moon cards is what you wanted. All right. So we're going to confirm this energy with the moon cards for SSM. All right. Confirm. What is the message that you want for SSM? Make it clear. Make it clear. And you're going to get another card too, just so you know. Whatever you're purchasing, you need to make sure that you have a 2-car garage because you are not going to own only one vehicle. If you don't already have 2, there is another vehicle. All right. Yep. I don't make this shit up. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Come on now. See, okay. I could now. How did I know that? Your new job is 150 miles ago and you go there once a week. And just so you know, let me let you know, okay, you moving. You are moving. You are moving. You're going to relocate, just so you know. Okay? You're purchasing. All right? If you have not purchased already, even if you purchased already, you're going to be selling what you have and purchasing something new. So there's a new purchase, a new home. Okay? And there's a release happening. You remember how I just said that you're leaving things behind? I fucking just said you're leaving things behind and you're moving into towards the new. Look at the cards that jumped out for you. Release and fruitation. I cannot make this shit up. Release and fruitation. You're releasing old shit and new shit is growing. Do you see all that shit on her head? You see that? That's your message. Okay? You want to look for that house with that 2-car garage, because you are going to be purchasing a house with a 2-car garage. And I see another car. Okay. I don't know if this is a partner's car or if it's going to be 2 cars that you personally own, but I see 2 cars. Okay. Ah, you're on, lady. All of this is what you. Okay. I'm happy. Okay. I'm happy. Okay. I'm happy. So you're on it. All right. Release. Fruitation. All right. Okay. All right. So I am Kalili. I am Kalili. We are going to do the ancestors for you. Okay. So let me just tell you what I see before I pull the cards, and then we're going to have the cards to clarify. All right. What do you have for I am Kalili? Why am Kalili? Why am I hearing baby boy? There's a baby boy. What is this baby boy? Thank you. What is this baby boy? There's a baby boy around you. Okay. There's a baby boy around you. Okay. Make it clear. Make it plain. What do you want her to know? 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 Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. I am sorry. It's allergy season. I don't want to blow my nose on camera. Okay. Let me see. There's a baby boy. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the dad or okay. Is there any young men or any babies around you that's experiencing any type of ailment right now? Is there anybody that you're connected to, or anybody that you know that's going through any type of sickness, any ailments? Okay. Your baby boy is 7, but you've been waiting on more? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. No males that you know of. Okay. What's going on with your son and his throat? Is there anything with your son and his throat? That could also mean that he's very vocal. That could also mean that he's very vocal. So if your son is 7, okay, we're talking about 2013 energy. Okay. So we're still talking about, okay. Does your son know things? And what sign, if you don't mind, just tell me the sign of your son. He's extremely vocal. Okay, because I'm getting the throat. I'm getting the throat. I'm getting like a lot of okay. Okay. For one, just so you know, I do sense 2 more boys around you. So I sense pregnancies. I sense I want to say I sense 3 pregnancies, but I feel 2 children. Okay, 2 boys. Okay, so I sense 3 pregnancies, but I feel 2 boys. Okay, 2 physical boys. This particular the boy that you currently have now, however, that child is gifted. There's something about this child and his voice. There's something about your son in his voice. What do you want me to know about his son? All right. They're saying your son is like gifted in the arts. Is he okay? You call you caught him in meditation? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Now it's making sense. All right. Let me just tell you right now, your son is older than you. Okay. Your son is older than you. I mean, you know, on this physical realm, like, yes, he's 7. Okay. But in the spiritual realm, he's older than you. He is quite aware of what he is here to do and what his purpose is here for. And all he needs really is nurturing. Okay. There's something about your son and being able to articulate his words. I feel speakerish. I feel this child is a natural born leader, honey. Okay. Oh, you got 2 boys and 2 girls, as you know of. Yeah, I feel 2 boys. I feel 2 boys. Yeah. Oh, you call him grandpa? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's wise. And he knows what he's here for. He just needs like seriously, I think at this point this child just, you know, housing, food, love. And then get out his way. Housing, food, love, and get out his way. Okay. I don't know if the boys are necessarily twins. But I feel 2 more. I feel 3 pregnancies. I feel 3 babies, but I feel like only 2 physical. Like 2 of them physical, but it feels like 2 physical boys. Okay. Happening. Your 7-year-old, however, is definitely way ahead of his time. You need to continually nurture him. And I want to say you also want to be open for the things that he's going to be sharing with you. Okay. And some of the things that he's going to be sharing with you may not make sense in this world. Okay. And you know, you understand what I'm saying? My nose have been itching all day. I've just been chucking it up to allergies, you know. About 6 months ago, you said I would be moving somewhere where park, not even realizing in the community is off Main Street Parkway. See, thank you for that. Okay, Mona just shared her testimony about something that she got told 6 months ago. I want to say, honestly, let me pull from the ancestors for you. When it comes to your son, you need to that young man, I can just say he's amazing. He's way ahead of his time, honey. He's also going to write books. You hear me, my love? Yeah. Your 7-year-old is going to write books. He got books. Okay. And he's going to do this at a young age. All right. He's going to do this at a young age. Oh. She said he scares her sometimes because he worries about the future a lot. That would make sense. Because he's not, yeah. I'm telling you, these babies that are born here, and any of these babies that are coming in after 2000, they're born on a different frequency and a different vibration. They are not born in the same frequency and the vibration that we're born in. They see things differently. They feel things differently. They are born already more in tune with the time that we're in. All right. So these are really like Aquarian ages, baby. They don't see things any differently. Okay. I mean, they see things totally differently than we do. All right. You do not, you don't have to worry about him. He was sent here for this type of stuff. Love and guidance. Love and guidance. He's older than you, sweetie. He's older than you. He came back for a time like this. He came back for a time like this. You can feel the greatness. Yeah. He's advanced. Yeah. It's like he already know. That's what I'm telling you. All you got to do is protect him, guide him, feed him, and get out his way. Okay? Your message, your personal message is shed your old skin. This is a new season. You cannot do things the same way. All right? Anything heavy, anything dense, anything that you cannot pick up, change, control, you need to let go. All right? Now, you also have the traveler coming up and saying it's time to move in a new direction. And I kind of feel like this for you could be spiritually. Okay? You're about to take on a new spiritual path. A lot of old things, my love, are going to become questionable. Old belief systems are going to become questionable, okay? And you're going to be finding new ways, all right, to tap into your own spirituality. You're going to find new ways to do that, okay? Marsha says her son sees more than she does. Yeah, these little ones are sensitive, okay? Here you go. And your last card is the Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Don't fight your gift, because I feel like you see things too, my love. I am Kalili, and I feel like you, Kalili, I feel like you fight. You fight. There's something spiritually that's unfolding, but it's like you fight it. You don't trust it. I'm learning how to get up in my own way. I'm definitely been struggling with your spiritual identity. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to fight it. See, the spiritual work does not mean, okay, so when you start the spiritual work, you have to get rid of perfection, right? It is in your perfection that you are made perfect. It is in your imperfections that you are made perfect. So there's no perfect, it ain't not a motherfucker on this face of this earth walking around that don't got some baggage, some bullshit that they ain't nobody, okay? So in your spiritual walk, this is not about you being perfect. This is understanding that it is in your imperfection that you are perfect. It's because you're imperfect that you're perfect. I know it's a paradox, but it's because you're imperfect. You're imperfect that you're perfect. Yeah. Don't block it anymore. It doesn't have to be what you read in the book, the 5 steps to this. It doesn't have to be that. Okay. When I first started studying, I would think that I had to read this from cover to cover to be in tune spiritually. That's not how spirit works with me. How spirit works with me is sometimes I do have to read books from cover to cover because that's what's required. And sometimes it's just a matter of pick up the book and open the book. And I pick up the book and I open, and it may be a paragraph and maybe 2 pages that I have to read to get what I need, right? So the point I'm trying to make is nobody can really tell you how your spiritual walk should be. They can give you tips. They can give you ideas. They can give you shit based on their experiences. But your walk is not going to be the same as anybody else's. It is your imperfections that makes you perfect, honey. Okay? So own them all. All right? Own them all. Own them all. Okay? My mom, I remember when my mother first found out that I smoked weed, right? And my mother is Pentecostal, go to church on Sunday, all of that, okay? Do her communion, all of that stuff, okay? She calls me because, of course, one of my siblings went back and told, okay? And I'm grown. Was this conversation this year, or it could have been last year. I'm full-fledged grown, in my 40s. My mama calls me, I don't really want to say anything, but I want to ask you a question because, I heard it through the grapevine, right? Somebody must have told her something and asked her to put it in the vote, but she can't keep it in the vote. So she got to come talk about she heard it through the grapevine. So I already know where she's going because I had 2 siblings down here visiting. So it's either one or the other, right? So my mama says to me, do you still smoke? I heard that you still smoke. So I said to her, yes, Mom. And I can't ever told you that I'm never gonna not stop smoking, Well, okay. And I'm grown. So my mother had to say to me, well, you're grown, but you are still my daughter, which means that I still get to tell you how I feel, right? Now, I could say that, okay, church says that's evil. My mama is beating me up because that's evil, but I got to live my life. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can't talk to me because I've smoked weed, if you can't talk to me because I curse, if you can't talk to me because I see and hear voices, then you don't need to be a part of my community. You don't need to be a part of my community. All right. And I got to be honest with you. Some people, you might be grateful that some people actually do smoke weed and calm themselves down. I'm just saying. Okay. But once again, my love, it is your imperfection that makes you perfect. You do not need to just get out your own way. Just get out your own way. Okay. That's what you got to do. Get out your own way. Get out of your own way. Okay. Get out of your own way. Huh. Look at that. Galaxy Goddess wants to know if your son likes Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla. Along that type of geniuses. He's not. Does he and also let me ask you a question too. Does he have a friend, an imaginary friend? Does he have a guy that he speaks to? All right. Did somebody else have a question? Why while she's answering that, okay. It took me 30 years and losing my mother to okay. That's usually how it happens. It usually takes something traumatic for you to start owning your shit and dealing with yourself, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to come with the parents transitioning, but it can definitely be traumatic. Something traumatic happen in your life to take you on that journey down the path of self-evolution, right? It's okay to love yourself and all of your imperfections. It is not okay for us to beat ourselves up for any of our past mistakes or failures. That is not okay. I'm not saying that you don't call yourself out on things, but it's not okay for you to repeatedly beat yourself up and break yourself down over past mistakes. When you get to a point in your life and you understand that everybody makes mistakes, your job is to then go back and take the things that you've missed and you apply them the next time around. This is not about, not in this season, Jay says, since my family is still gaslighting me because I love astrology, crystal, and I am a Heyoka empath. I'm like, whatever family buy. Yeah. And let me just say this, Jay, because we went through this a couple of months ago. Remember a couple of months ago, I told you guys that I think that's who I attract. I attract Heyoka empaths. I feel like a lot of people that's attracted to my community are Heyoka empaths. And that's why I created the channel, was for empaths. Okay. And if you guys don't know what a Heyoka empath is, you should Google it. You should definitely YouTube it. Okay. You should YouTube it. It's spelled Heyoka. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kalili, I'm going to tell you right now. I got an empath son too, and he is heavy in anime, and I just leave him alone because the anime is where they lock up all of the spiritual things. Japanese anime is where they hide all of the spiritual information about your chakras and the powers. I'm telling you. So my son binges on anime. Okay. Yep, Jay, we sure are a fascinating bunch. Yep, we talked about that a couple of months ago. So you guys should look that up. If you feel like you're an empath and you're drawn to this channel, more than likely you are a Heyoka empath. I draw Heyoka empaths, okay? So more than likely you are part of the community because you are an empath like us. You're a Heyoka empath like us. You watch it together? Okay. I'm also watching, I am Kalili. I'm watching Avatar, Kara, the book of Kara, Avatar. I'm watching that one too. Jasmine, I can't get into Naruto though. I can't get into Naruto. But the Avatar I like. Yeah, it's on Netflix. We do mirror the bulletin back to them. I really want you, if you're interested in finding out what type of empath you are, definitely you want to YouTube Heyoka empaths if you're joined to my channel and if you are a subscribed member, okay? And if you like the lives and you enjoy it, you'll be surprised to see that you are a special empath like that, okay? The Sacred Clown. There you go. Hey, Chris. Okay, so You just restarted. Light within darkness. Sure, light within darkness. I'm sorry. I thought I answered your question. Go right ahead. I am waiting for it. I'm going to answer your question. You can go right ahead. There's a new one called, really? If it's in subtitle, Jasmine, I can't. Jiu-Jitsu, Christine, I can if it's in subtitle, I can't do the subtitles. I'm gonna be honest. It takes me too long to I can't do the subtitles. I cannot do the subtitles. Okay, so we're waiting for I can't. No, Jasmine. Jasmine, my brain can't do that, Jasmine. That's too much. And you know, I see things backwards, Jasmine, right? So I'm going to be trying to read the sentence, see something different. I can't. That's no. That's too much of my brain, Jasmine. I'm very smart and intelligent, but sometimes I can't. That's too much brain stimulation. That is too much brain stimulation. Okay, so I gave you guys the date, right? You guys have the date. I don't, if you, do you guys have any questions about the energy that we are going into? I also gave you guys a breakdown of the energy coming into the next new moon. Okay. I did the elements, a pull for the elements for that. Okay. Okay. I know that I have a gift, but I stayed away from it because it weighs on me, on other people's energy. This is why you're going to have to learn about the gift, because you need to pull out your spiritual toolkit, because you see, it's okay. So if you think about it like this, right? It's like having a brand new car parked in your garage, right? Fully loaded, pulling out the keys to start the car, but the car does not take a normal key anymore. It's a push start, right? So it's like, and it has all of these bells and whistles, but you can't drive and use your car because you haven't taken the time to read the manual or check out the manual. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, when I started my spiritual walk and my spiritual process, one of the things that I did not want to see was, I didn't want to see ghosts. I didn't want to see any ghosts, right? I can hear, like, I didn't mind hearing, right? I can hear, but I don't want to see any faces. That was my thing. So I had to tell my guys, like, I'm open to receive, but you can't, don't show up in front of me. Like, don't manifest in fucking front of me. I don't want you to manifest in front of me. That shit will fuck me up. So don't do that. You can talk to me. And I caught because I got scared once like that. I caught one of my guys, and I don't think they knew when I turned around and before they can disappear, like I caught them, and that shit scared the fuck out of me. So don't do that. So I speak to my guys, and there's certain things. If you want me to continue doing this work, you're going to have to slow walk me into some of this shit. You can't just, like, nah. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Angela Moon is saying, I'm going to rewind and watch the whole thing because okay, all right, Angela, bye. Oh, okay, let's see. Light within darkness said, I just feel like if there's so much more than I'm meant for, and if this energy shift was going on a long time coming. Okay, so light within darkness, let's do this. We're gonna pull some cards for you. Let's do this. Watching my channel has taught you to stop being a punk about it. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk through this. We're gonna have to walk through this, honey. Okay, we're gonna have to walk through this. Let's see. Look at this. Light within darkness, personal power. You see this? And let me just tell you right now, this is solar plexus work. Solar plexus is responsible for your self-confidence. It's responsible for your inner trust. It's also responsible for your personal power. Okay? This is very, very powerful energy here. This is your ego versus your will. Okay? This is limitation versus limitless. You also have abundance. So when you tap into your personal power, you're going to be tapping into your abundance. Okay. Abundance is root chakra. This is what's grounding you. Root chakra is responsible for trust. It's responsible for family. It's responsible for money. It's responsible for fear and anxiety. Okay. So it's time for you to claim your personal power back because it's linked to your abundance. All right. And abundance doesn't necessarily have to be money. Okay. There's something around relationships that you may have to pay attention to also, my love. Okay. Now, this is Sakwa chakra energy, where your karmic patterns lie. And when I say karmic patterns, and I think my, can you guys see me? I think I'm buffering. That might be my cue. Can you guys see me? I think buffering. I still haven't seen full-blown bodies, but oh yeah, I'm telling you, Jasmine, yeah. Okay, you can see me. All right, perfect. Thank you, SSM. Okay, perfect. Okay. So here you go, sweetie. Within darkness. Listen, I am full-fledged frozen on my end. I don't know what's going on. My computer is doing this thing, and am I back? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me. Okay. Hopefully, I'm so hoping you guys can see me. My computer is doing this crap. I just need a thumbs up, so I just need a thumbs up so I can know if you guys are still seeing me, if I'm buffering. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Marsha. Okay. All right. Okay. So, light within darkness. Here you go. Relationships. Okay. Relationships is Sakra chakra energy. Sakra chakra energy is responsible for emotions. It's responsible for relationships. It's responsible for the change that needs to happen within those relationships. It's also responsible for karmic patterns. And when I'm talking about karmic patterns, I'm talking about the common denominator within relationships, the common person within the relationship, which means if you're the common denominator within a relationship and you want the change to come forth, then you need to be the change that you seek. Okay. You need to be that change. Peace, Bill. Okay. It's murky. Yeah. Okay. All right. Give me one more card. One more card. You also have throat chakra popping up for truth. And I kind of feel like this is going to be you speaking your truth as well as being able to receive the truth. Okay. If you can dish it, you can take it. Right now, the one thing that you do need to keep in mind is that truth is subject to your own perception, which means that everybody's truth is not going to be your truth or vice versa. Okay. So you need to know that, right? You have a variety of chakras going on right here, but the overall energy on the board right now is tapping into your personal power. And the way that you're going to be able to do that is through relationships, okay, as well as being able to stand on the truth. Once again, your truth does not mean that it's going to match everybody else's truth, okay? You need to know that, all right? Okay. All right. I think I got all the questions. Did I answer all of the questions, guys? Okay. Shadow people scare you? You don't have to be afraid of the shadow people. You don't have to be afraid of the shadow people. Okay. You don't have to be afraid of the shadow people. And let me just say this. Okay. Let me just say this. Okay. Because this is something that I've been coming into and okay, maybe I don't even have to put this out on Patreon because this may not even be the platform for this. Everything that you may deem evil is not evil. Let me just say it that way. Okay. Now, let me just show y'all some alchemy type stuff here. I want y'all to see this. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see what this says? I don't know if it's coming up on the screen backwards. Can anybody type what they see on the screen? If you could just type it. I want to show you something important of how, okay, what is it transposing to you as? Okay, now I want you to get this. Can you see this? Okay. What is this transposing to you as? Are y'all seeing what I'm showing you? Okay, so do you see this? And then do you see this? You have the power for those perceptions. Not everything evil, not everything that is deemed evil is evil. Sometimes things that are deemed evil is about you living. But you gotta know how to discern things. So yeah, all shadow people is not evil, right? But if you don't know how to do this, if you don't know how to do that, you got to know how to do that. You have to know how to do that, right? You got to know how to see in both dimensions. Some people stay here in this dimension, in the evil dimension, right? But even when you're looking at something as a reflection, right? Evil, if you are open to it, can reflect back to you. Live. Alive. Are y'all getting me? This is how you practice self-mastery and alchemy. Being able to transpose evil so you can live. And it can be done. Okay? It can be done. It can definitely be done. All right. So I am going to be teaching my trusting your intuition and communicating with the spiritual guides. That class is going to start next Saturday. Okay. That is going to be for a donation of $125. It's 5 classes at $25 per class, my loves. Okay. You can do it in installments, and it is not a written assignment class. It is a physical going into the spiritual. It's an interactive class. So it is interactive and is taking it back to the ancient days where you learned by actually doing it. So we're going to be going into the spiritual realm with every class. All right. So I'm not just reading off shit off of the screen. We're doing it for the full hour, going in to the spiritual realm from the full hour and teaching you guys how to talk to your angels, how to discern, how to hear, okay, what it looks like, what it feels like, sometimes what it smells like, okay. We get into all of that in my class. So if you're interested, you guys can shoot me an email. My information is in the description box below. Now, okay, Marsha said you taught me how to clear my path. Now it's so clear I speak to them now. Yeah. It is definitely something that you guys can do. Galaxy Goddess said take the class. It's worth it, guys. Not just because it's my class, right? Not just because it's my class, but it also breaks down all of the barriers and confirm all of the things that you may have been feeling but doubted yourself. Okay, a lot of us speak to the spiritual world every day, but we doubt ourselves. Okay, so please now, today I didn't really get to go into discernment like I wanted to. All right. However, I am going to circle back and talk about that next week because we're still talking about how to create in the dark and creating within dark matter. And one of the things that I need to do is to teach you guys the proper vocabulary of how you can cast your spelling out to actually get back what you want. So we're going to break down discernment next week and how you can use your discernment and create within the dark. Okay. If you guys don't have any more questions for me, I think I'm going to sign on off. I'm starting to feel my nasal drip, my allergies. Okay. But I will be back here next Friday for Pay It Forward Friday. Also, you want to set your notification button because I do come on live randomly during the week. Okay. But if I don't make it on during the week, I am definitely here on Fridays for Pay It Forward Fridays. Okay. And the daily vibrations are up Sunday through Saturday. So you guys can check me out on the daily vibrations also. Oh, I have posted your monthly readings. I think you need to go check a look at your monthlies, okay? So all 12 zodiac signs are up. You can take a look at your monthlies and check out the description box below if you need to schedule an appointment with me, okay? All right, my loves. I'm going to see y'all next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm going to come on Monday and celebrate my birthday with you guys. I might not be long, but I'm going to come check y'all out on Monday on my birthday so I can say, hey. All right? Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. I'll see you guys later. Bye, my loves.